I wanted to put a short video together for future warriors. I got accepted into the Canine for Warriors service dog program some time ago, and I just kind of wanted to put out some helpful videos to helpful prepare and navigate the process as best as possible on a personal level. I can't call these best practices yet because I don't know how they're going to turn out, but it's kind of from my estimation, they're probably going to be pretty solid, irregardless. Some of them should be fairly common sense, but it's always good just to get extra ideas out there. So, first thing to do before I even applied for the program, definitely I spoke with my family and helped them understand that this is bringing a whole family member into the house. So, bringing a pet, you should be thinking like that, but bringing in a service dog, it's really required that you have that mindset. So that really needs to get nailed down first. Then you got to really look at, your finances because you're bringing in, another family member and that's going to have food costs, health costs, maintenance, things of that nature. And you're going to need to prepare your home, your vehicles to kind of help with that too. So you're going to have to think about the financial impact as well because your service dog is going to be with you as that family member, as that teammate for a long time. Hopefully, well, past 10 years. Hopefully it's a very healthy relationship. And another thing you got to think about is you also got to think about how it's going to impact everything that you're doing, your lifestyle, your job, um, your daily interactions. Because once again, if you really think about it, your service dog is going to probably be with you more than anybody else because your spouse will be, working sometimes or will be off and doing activities sometimes. Your children will be off to school sometimes or doing their activities, but your service dog is literally going to be with you more than anybody else, more than any of their family members. It kind of hit me when I thought about that. So, thinking about the programs like the Canine for Warriors, I really put a lot of thought and effort into the preparation because it's a very difficult program to be in. There's a lot of veterans who need service dogs, and this particular organization steps up a lot. So I wanted to honor that by mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially preparing for it. And so what we did is talked about preparing the family already. We talked about preparing your finances because you're going to need like a vet fund. You're going to need a food fund. You're going to need to up your budget in those areas and probably a little vehicle maintenance and cleanup as well. Also, preparation of like your backyard space, fixing fences, um, cleaning it up, the landscaping. There's a lot of little things that will begin to add up. The other thing too, now we're to pass that, you got to talk about your personal preparation. Obviously, if you need a service dog, you have some challenges physically and psychologically. So you need to prepare yourself physically. It's pretty straight up preparing your body for a lot of walking that you're going to be doing, in the course itself, but more walking because the whole point of having a service dog so you can get out more and interact with society more. So you're going to be doing a lot more walking and out in and out on the outside. And another thing too is you got to also think about your your kind of, we'll call them trigger areas, your challenge areas, um, whether it be a busy grocery store, a busy mall, an event, a crowded event. You kind of have to think about that. So before your class, do your intensive immersion therapy. Start it off small so you're not so overwhelmed in when you get to your class because they're going to challenge you during that course because that's the whole point is they're really trying to have your service dog teammate help you integrate back into normal activities like grocery shopping, going to events, going to a gathering, a family or a friend gathering, and being able to not only just exist into it, but to thrive and interact with your friends and family and strangers in a healthy way. So you have to prepare for that by doing that before. Do your hiking, do your walking, and do your immersion therapy, whether it be a restaurant, a park, a mall. Do that a little at a time. So by the time your class comes around, and you're going to know what time your classes come around because it's going to be a year to 3 years down the line, you're going to have ex- communication that's very strong. You're going to be able to plan very well, and you're going to know, and you're going to be able to strategically build yourself up. So by the time you're getting to the class, you're ready. And then while you're in the class, you got to think about it that you're going to be gone from your family, friends, jobs for, 3 weeks currently as it now. So you have to prepare for that. So you have to prepare your work, you have to prepare your household, and you got to think about how am I going to accomplish the things that I really need to get done, and how do I prepare these organizations for my absence, and then also my reintegration for when I return. So there's a lot to think about, but you got to prepare for it. Finances, prepare your health, getting your supplies ready, your medical supplies, getting your physical self ready, your mental self ready, your psychological ready, so you can be challenged while in your class and do your best. Like I said, uh, I'm not sure if these are exactly best practices yet, but I know in summary, family prep, financial prep, physical prep, psychological prep, you're not going to do yourself wrong. So as time goes on, things will get more detailed, more specific, and I'm looking forward to talking to you then. Thank you.